It's almost like the city officials and the port, and they want the Hillcrest folks to take one for the entire city.
To know what it was when we were growing up and to look at it now, very heartbreaking, sad.
I mean, back in my day, you know, we had friends, family, kids be over here playing basketball, waiting to play basketball over here at Crosley. It was a nice community.
Yep.
And then as this come around, a lot of them families that are pretty much my age, got their kids and stuff, they done shipped up and shipped out.
This is a predominantly minority neighborhood. We're surrounded by refineries on one end. You got industry on the other end, and then you have I-37, which was put in, and then now you have the new Harbor Bridge that completely isolates the Hillcrest, Washington Coast community from the rest of the city.
You know, what was asserted to TxDOT and to Federal Highway by the Rio Grande Legal Aid is that this project would cause adverse disparate impact, including increased isolation, noise, and air pollution based on race. Without admitting that there would be any negative impacts, TxDOT and Federal Highway reached their two-party agreement and then subsequent four-party agreement, and that saved the bridge project.
That buyout program, the relocation program, some did well, some are doing fantastic, and some are not doing as well. They probably contemplate and think, you know what, I could have stayed there and toughed it out.
I had like 3 houses in Hillcrest, and so now I ain't got nothing, you know.
And you gave them all up for this?
And I gave them all up for this relocation deal. And so all of my residual income disappeared. And so now I'm struggling, man. Struggling to pay these taxes every year.
Not only there was nobody that got shortchanged in this program, everybody got more than what the federal statute prescribes. Most of the participants ended up in a better equity position than they were in before.
But it's different because I knew my neighbors. I don't know these neighbors. I don't know my people who live around me. I mean, if I want to go borrow a cup of milk or a cup of sugar, I have to go to H-E-B.
They don't do that no more.
They didn't think about the quality of life of these folks. We're going to rip 300, 400 folks from the neighborhood and then expect everybody else to do okay. It's desolate. You know, a lot of empty lots, houses missing, abandoned homes, stray dogs. You got people from other parts of the city that come in the neighborhood and dump their trash on the empty lots. If you come through here at night, you miss those porch lights that was on in the houses that used to be there.
It's unfortunate that not all neighborhoods in the country survive and continue to thrive or are eligible for gentrification opportunities. Hillcrest, unfortunately, is likely one such neighborhood.
The black community has always been the cheapest property in the world. So anywhere there's new development, the black community is always the place you want to build.
This man said Hillcrest was a wasteland. Everybody got offended. Everybody at the meeting, that Hillcrest ain't no wasteland. So I told him, look up the definition of wasteland in the dictionary. Hillcrest is a wasteland. They made it a wasteland.